on Commodore News, we'll take a look at changes in the school schedule that will impact our freshmen and sophomores. Plus, we'll get you caught up on the exciting things happening with Commodore basketball. Commodore News is on.
This is a Commodore News update.
To this Commodore News update for Thursday, February 28th. I'm Marche Bird. Today is Sports Team Day as we continue our celebration of Spirit Week, and spirits are high here at Maury. On Tuesday, the Maury boys basketball team won the Region 5A championship with a 53-46 victory over Green Run. Terrence Rupert led the way with 15 points as the Commodores pulled away in the fourth quarter. With the victory, the Commodores secured a quarterfinal game in Norfolk. Now here's Jalen in the control room with what's coming up here at Maury.
Thanks, Marche. The Commodores will take on the LC Bird Skyhawks at Maury High School on Friday, March 1st. With 3 wins, the Commodores could claim the first team state championship for Maury since 1979. The spring formal dance is Saturday night. Tickets are on sale in the cafeteria. Registration and payment for the AP exams are due on March 8th. See the Maury homepage for more details. Back to you, Marche.
Thanks, Jalen. Last week, the Norfolk School Board adopted a plan to have the high school day begin later in the morning. Here's Commodore News correspondent Justin Richards with more.
Aye.
Ms. Campson?
Aye.
Mr. Clanton?
Aye.
Ms. Smith?
Aye.
Ms. Martin?
Aye.
Mr. Jordan?
I vote aye.
Dr. Gabriel?
And I vote aye.
On May 16, 2018, the Norfolk School Board passed a resolution that directed the superintendent to present information making a case for later district start times as best application. The resolution cited studies from sources including the American Academy of Pediatrics, the National Sleep Foundation, and the CDC. Such sources said, all adolescents require 9 hours of sleep every night to sustain optimal health, performance, and well-being. Later, on November 27, 2018, the Virginia Beach School Board ratified a measure to push district start times no earlier than 8:30 a.m. This decision sent shockwaves through the student and staff populations of neighboring cities and served as a catalyst for the Norfolk School Board to ramp up their decision-making. There have been many concerns in the Norfolk school community and parent and student pushback about athletics, jobs, homework, buses, and younger sibling care. A big concern is that younger kids will go on buses and into school in the middle of the dark of morning. The Norfolk School Board released a survey of parent, student, and staff populations and found very large disparities. 75% of elementary school parents are satisfied with current start times, while 40% of high school parents and students are dissatisfied with current start times. Meanwhile, 35% of high school teachers said later start times would not improve student performance. Citing pushback and unresolved budget issues, the superintendent and the Norfolk School Board pushed the resolution to the 2020 to 2021 school year.
I would think the 2021 school year to allow us all of the legwork, but with a vote this month that would allow us to start the charge.
We went out in the field to scoop some opinions from our Maury peers most affected by a potential change.
Do you think they should change school start times?
No. What do you think about them changing school startup times?
Well, I mean, we don't have to get up as early, but later on in the day, we get out later and some kids have work, so I don't really like it.
What do you think about the changing school start times?
I don't like it. I personally think that school should start earlier and end earlier.
Wait. I think changing the time to a later time in the school morning is a good idea because it gives more students time to sleep in and it gives them more time to study or do homework at nights.
Most kids are just gonna go to bed like later anyways because that's just how people work. If you didn't push it, you'll definitely push it. Most places aren't gonna want to hire teenagers if they have to come in like way later.
I think school should not start later because then practices are going to go on later and we're going to be up later for homework.
I believe it would be a great idea because kids will be able to have more time to do homework and not be so tired when they come to school so they can focus more.
Opinions around the changing school start times continue to be mixed. From Commodore News, this is Justin Richards.
Thanks, Justin. Now here's what's happening at MHS. That's all for this broadcast of Commodore News. We'll see you again on Monday. Have a great weekend and go Commodore.